Hi there guys, and welcome to day 10 of 31 of the January challenge. It is the 10th of January today. I've got my big bobble hat on again. It is very, very cold out here. But I wanted to come out and just have a quick chat to you because tomorrow is Monday and we know that we're already in week 2 of January. So you've already flicked over into week 2 of January on Friday, wasn't it? But for some of you, you know, I know you've had a bit of a challenging week. We had some kind of slowish scores from last week, 0 up to sort of 4, something like that, yeah? So tomorrow, Monday, for some reason in our heads is quite a good time to refocus and restart again. And even though it's the afternoon, I've got my coffee here. So hopefully by now you should have got this book of yours almost joined to your hip. Yeah, this should be everything in here. We should be scoring ourselves daily at the end of each day how you've been getting on. Okay, mine's even got a little pen attached, so it's even better. Yeah, so I'm using this as a training diary. I'm using this to make little notes of things I've got to do. I'm using it for things I've got to talk about when I do these videos with you. I'm using it to score my week. I'm using it to keep a track of water. I'm doing all of that sort of stuff. So really important that you should be using your book, or I want you to be using your book now going forward. Now I'm going to open it because I've got a few things I want to mention. First of all, again, thank you for sharing your scores and your experiences from week 1. After I made the video yesterday, I think it was, or maybe Friday even, there's been more coming in the last couple of days for that, which is great. So thank you very, very much for doing that. Quick thing I did today, I started listening to some podcasts. Now, I haven't listened to podcasts for quite a while. I don't really have a section of time like commuting or whatever where I can sit down and listen to them, and I had to take the truck for a bit of a drive today just to get some to run it out a bit and just charge the battery up and stuff. So I listened to a couple of podcasts which were really, really good. I put a note on my normal Facebook, I think. I listened to the Strength Matters podcast and the Dan John podcast, but obviously listen to the Health Odyssey podcast if you're behind with that. That's really, really good for you to listen to, when I will be having Dan John on that soon. I've set that up, so Dan John's going to be on the Health Odyssey podcast very soon. I mentioned Mondays, so tomorrow, if you've not had a great weekend, dust yourself off, reset yourself for tomorrow. Okay, I had a weigh-in this morning at the gym just before training, and I've dropped 1.3 kilos this week. Okay, and I didn't get off to a particularly good start, so it's just under 3 pounds this week. I'm now at about 85.5 kilos. My target, as near to the end of this month as I can, is 80. You know, so got another sort of 3 whole weeks this month to have some good weeks now getting in. But I don't know about you, I feel like I've kind of turned a corner. I had a few tough days to start off with, but now my water's getting up. I've trained 9 out of the 10 days anyway, but my water's getting better. I'm getting a bit more focused, and I've got a favour to ask all of you at the end as well. So that was the weighing thing. Training's good. Make sure you're doing your daily scores, guys. That's really, really important. Make sure you're doing your daily scores. It will help give you a more accurate representation of your week when we get to the end of this week. Okay, now, what I want to ask you is, as part of what I do, I work with coaches myself. So I've got a lady, Claire, who I do physical kind of coaching with, who's helping me with some stuff at the moment. So I do online personal training with her, working towards some very specific body weight kind of targets for a course that I've got coming up, okay? And then I've also got a guy that I work with kind of for business and marketing. And one thing that I found out, and this might help some of you guys as well, or it's the way I'm thinking anyway, I need to get some more time to sit down and actually work on creative stuff and behind the scenes kind of work. Yeah. Now, at the moment, the current situation, you may find the same thing. I can't really do that at home because I've got the kids at home all day. Steph's at home. I'd only really be sat on the dining table, and it's not a good place to get my focus on. The studio's difficult to do it in as well because it's very cold in there at the moment. You know, you're sitting there, it's cold, and there's also distractions, you know, like Dave the physio's in there doing stuff, and I'm in the gym, and it's just kind of... So what I want to ask is, do any of you on this group have any office space in Chelmsford, around Chelmsford, that's not really being used at the moment, because of because of COVID, because you haven't got people maybe coming into work, and there may be a desk free in a corner somewhere, or you may know someone like that. Because what I'm after, and it's not for like full time, it's just like maybe for half a day a week or something, maybe 5-6 hours a week, just somewhere that I can go and sit and just work, and not get in anyone's way, not be anywhere near anyone, but just somewhere I can sit somewhere quiet and just work. So that's one of my tasks for this week that I've got to try and sort out. I've got to find somewhere that I can sit and do some focused work just each week for 4, 5, 6 hours, just so I can get away and sit somewhere that's not freezing cold, and that I can also plan and develop content and that sort of thing. So if any of you know of anywhere, I mean, I don't know, is the library shut at the moment? I haven't even thought about that. I mean, maybe the Chelmsford Library in town might be open. I might even just be able to go and sit there. So if anyone knows if the library's open, you can let me know. But yeah, just a thought. You may have a business, you may know someone who may have some office space, so I can just go and plant myself and just do a bit of work for a few hours every now and then. But anyway, I wanted to ask that as a favour. Put it out there to the network, see who can help me. Okay, guys, now, I think that's about it. If you need anything, please let me know. Thanks, Terry Scully, for emailing me your update as well. Wants to spend a bit less time on the tablet, on the device, which I spoke about the other day, didn't I, about trying to shut off from technology, because I think we all do a bit too much of that. Quite a few of you having a few issues this week around snacking and food still left over for Christmas. So hopefully, like I say, my mind's kind of taken a shift now. Hopefully yours has as well. And the goal for all of us is to improve upon last week's score this week, to be slightly more effective this week than we were last week. Even if your score only goes up by a half a point or a point, that would be a big achievement. Okay, stay safe, stay strong, stay effective, stay productive, stay motivated. Keep using your book. That should be joined to your hip now, yeah? Everything in there. If you need anything, let me know and I'll be in touch soon. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.